This video is all about how to update the firmware for your Nikon Z6 and Z7 camera bodies. Right here, I have the Z6 II, and we're also going to talk about how to update the firmware for the FTZ lens adapter if you have that as well, because there's a few gotchas that could trip you up while doing this. So if you've been putting off updating your firmware or you just got your new camera, this video is just for you. So the very first thing we're going to want to do is make sure that we have a full battery or a relatively full battery to start. Next, click the link in my description to go to Nikon's firmware update page. Then you're going to select the firmware for your particular camera. I'm updating the Z6 II, so that's what I'm going to choose. Then select Mac or Windows, scroll to the bottom and click the box to accept, then click download. Once downloaded, you'll want to locate the DMG file on your computer, double click to unzip, or on a PC, right click and extract. This will open a folder. And then you're going to open this, and on the inside is a bin file that you'll want to drag into your memory card. Next, we'll go back to the Nikon Download Center. I also included a link for this at the bottom to download the firmware update for the FTZ lens adapter and quickly repeat the exact same process. So after we have our card loaded up with the firmware, we'll go ahead and put it in our camera. And the first gotcha that trips people up is you actually have to remove the lens and the adapter from the camera before you could update the firmware. Otherwise, it won't allow you to. So we'll go ahead and set this here. And for now, I'm just going to stick on the body cap, and we'll go ahead and update the firmware for the camera first. So we're gonna come into our menu. We should already be on the wrench tool. And we're gonna press the up button, which is going to bring us to the bottom of the setup menu to the firmware version. Click that, go down to update, press OK, and then we're going to press up and yes. And then it's just going to take a few minutes to update, so we'll just wait a second. So after that, we're going to turn off the camera, and now we're going to put back on our adapter to update the adapter. And then the other gotcha is that you have to take off the lens, otherwise it will not work. And we're basically going to do the same process over again, now this time for the adapter. So we'll turn the camera back on, come into our menu again, firmware, update, and this time go down to mount adapter, go up to yes. And this update is a bit faster, thankfully. Whoop, all done. You can turn it off, screw on our lens. All right, you're all set, and you can now take advantage of the newest firmware updates for better eye tracking and autofocus, as well as use your F-mount lenses on the Z camera bodies. Drop a comment, and I would love to know, what camera system are you currently using? Are you using the Z6, the Z7, Z6 II like me? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know how you're loving it. And if you enjoy videos like this, subscribe for more photo tips, editing videos, and business and marketing strategy videos for portrait and wedding photographers. And also check out some of my other videos on mirrorless cameras and the Z6 II. And I'll catch you in the next video.